What's going on, Gaucho fans? Here with head coach of UCSB men's soccer, Vom Steeg, getting ready for your first match against Westmont this Saturday at 7:30. Although it's an NAIA team, how important is it for you guys to get off on the right foot this season?
It's a game that we have played for, I guess, we started counting, it's 57 years. So there's a lot of tradition there, and there's, I think it's a neat thing to be able to play an exhibition game where it actually does mean something. It certainly means something to them, and it always means something to us because they're the little school that's just around the corner, but they've always had a long history of great soccer. So is it important for us to do well and get off to a good start and feel good about ourselves? I would say it's always good to have that happen, but especially when it's an in-town game. At the same time, we have to be very realistic that we started practicing today, and we have to play in 3 days. So you can't get too overly excited about the game one way or the other. You could maybe get a lot of goals, and you got to temper that with it's just early, and then maybe you don't play great, and you have to understand that that's our first opportunity against a live opponent only after 3 days of practice. So the game, you just take it with the kind of what it is, and you do want to go out and do things that you've been trying to work on, and then ultimately you do want to win the game.
It's often that you see an offensive captain and a defensive captain on a team, but this year it seems with Noah Billingsley and Hunter Ashworth, you have two defensive captains. What kind of emphasis do you put on the back line?
I think that's, for us, we have a lot to choose from. Captains are usually your seniors and players that have been around for a while and done a lot of things. And certainly, Noah's been a 4-year starter here at UCSB in his last year, and so that just becomes a natural. He's kind of seen everything and played in a lot of big games. And Hunter has been a player who really emerged, especially last year with leadership and the commitment to the team. So those were just the natural selections. In fact, the players are the ones that selected those two and kind of picked them as the two that should be the captains. In terms of the position they play, I do think that defenders tend to be more vocal. The defenders tend to be more energetic on the field and screaming and getting after people. So they usually have the leadership abilities that may not go with some attacking players who kind of do their own thing in the corner.
Well, thanks so much, Coach, and best of luck this weekend.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for the coverage.
I appreciate it.
All right, sounds good.